Welcome to Gene and Mike to the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Monday, January 19th, 2026. So, on another one of those balmy days in Wisconsin,
Ooh.
and we're paid by the Tourist Bureau of Wisconsin to say that, how did you find today's crossword?
Well, I found it like a blast from the past.
Really?
Yes. Once again, we're looking at old rock songs. We had that last week too, with the "We Will Rock You." But this time we've got three rock songs from my youth, maybe yours, and so that was kind of nice. A little nostalgia there.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, the three theme clues were all names of songs from the 70s and 80s, I think. So the first one was 17 across, which was a 1972 song by Elton John, and that was Tiny Dancer.
Right.
And then we had 29 across, 1985 song from John Cougar Mellencamp, and that was A Small Town. And then we had 50 across, 1987 song by Billy Joel and Ray Charles, and that was Baby Grand. And what tied these all together was rather unlikely, but it works. 66 across, Capital of Arkansas, or a description of the theme clues, and that was Little Rock. Rock songs with the words that denoted little.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny Dancer, Small Town, and Baby Grand. Little Rock.
Little Rock.
So pretty easy, pretty straightforward, perfect for a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes. I'm now trying to think of other states or possibly provinces whose names could be used as themes for crossword.
Oh, no. No,
right.
no.
So we've got Wisconsin, so
Madison.
Madison? No, that doesn't make sense. Actually, we had another one referenced here. We had a 22 down. Springfield is its capital, Ill for Illinois.
That's right.
So Springfield. I got a Springfield. I don't know what to do with that as far as the theme is concerned. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, we might need to really examine those capitals.
And I've exhausted my knowledge of American capitals, except for St. Paul is the capital of Minnesota.
That is correct.
St. Paul. You got to be able to make a crossword theme out of that without getting hit by lightning.
Jefferson City. That's the capital of Missouri.
That's true. Are we going to have some sort of a capital off to see who knows the most capitals?
No. I'm just trying to think of the most unlikely ones that you couldn't make a theme around.
Juneau. Juneau? How to say Juneau? No,
Honolulu.
All right. Well, if we come up with a great theme involving state capitals, we'll let you know, listeners.
That's right.
But in the meantime, there were other good clues in today's crossword.
Yes, there were.
I like 21 across, which is really hard to describe. It was a colon and a right parenthesis, a semicolon and a right parenthesis, a colon and a capital D, and others.
Yes.
And at first I went for emoticons.
That's what I thought.
But, of course, there wasn't enough room.
No, there was not.
It turned out to be smileys.
Smileys.
Which I had to figure out how to spell S-I-M-I-L-E-Y-S.
Does anyone use smileys anymore?
I do.
Do you?
When I'm trying to sort of go retro.
Oh.
So, I mean, you know where they are. They are on the keyboard. You don't have to hit a function key and
that is true.
Utter some sort of incantation to get the emojis to show up.
Yeah, you don't have to go to your emoji file and find the one you want and then insert it. So.
Actually, on a Mac, it's pretty easy. You hit the globe button, and then it pops up, and then you can search, or it shows you the most recently used emojis.
Oh, yes, I know that.
This has been an ad for Mac OS and iOS.
Mm-hmm. So there were other good ones.
Sure.
But that was my favorite, smileys. 57 across, disheveled, unkempt.
Yes.
Unkempt.
Remember we had kempt not too long ago?
Mm-hmm.
It was very surprising.
And now it's unkempt.
And it's back to where it should be, the natural unkempt, not kempt.
That is right.
I actually had a little trouble around 52 down Pete, who directed Up, Inside Out, and Soul. Doctor, spelled Docter.
Yes, I had no idea who that was.
Did your helper?
Nope.
Ah,
I mean, we both knew the
right.
movies that were listed. We just didn't know who was in charge of them and who was the director.
Well, and that ran into, the third letter of that ran into 61 across, Caribbean island with a liqueur name for it. I'm like, I'm in trouble. Curaçao.
Curaçao. It's Curaçao.
It tells you how much I drink it.
Well,
I can't even pronounce it.
We couldn't pronounce it either, so we looked it up, you know, and I think now that I'm thinking back on it, it's like Curaçao. So, but yes, our daughter, who is a trained chef, she was like, I know that liqueur, but I never can remember how to spell it or how to say it.
We had the one and only E of Doctor ran into 69 across. I wish I could blank that, and it was unsee.
Yes.
Which is a great phrase. There's some phrases that have sort of percolated up through the public consciousness, and I like deets. I'm very much in favor of deets for details, and I'm very much in favor of unsee in that phrase. I cannot unsee that. Really, really terrific. Although I was trying to figure out where did this originate, and unsee has been used since like the 1300s.
Wow.
But not in this context of forgetting something or wanting to forget something.
I could think of other uns that I could use in my life, like unsay, unhear.
That's good. I mean, if you can unsee, you ought to be able to unhear audio and video. I listened to 50 Across, that the 1987 song by Billy Joel and Ray Charles, Baby Grand. And it's not as good. With all due respect to Ray Charles, he was better in the Pepsi ad. Oh. That was really extraordinary.
Yes.
There was a video involved, so maybe that influenced my decision just a tad. But,
that could, yes.
26 down, Biblical Spy for Moses. Caleb?
Did
you know that?
Yes.
That Caleb was a spy?
Caleb and Joshua were spies. They went into the land of Canaan before Moses and his followers overtook it. And they wanted just to make sure, that it was worth taking, I guess.
Did they whistle when they walked in, sort of pretending they just sort of strolled in?
They went in stealthily. And there was a woman who actually hid them, and then they left out of the window. She had it was a walled city, and she had a house that was against the wall, and it had a window in it. And they went out that window. That's how they got out.
Was her name Mata Hari?
No.
Okay. Just wondering.
But they did find that it was very good. It was very good. So. Well,
thank you for that fun biblical fact.
Yeah.
We had 36 across. That was X minus III in Old Rome. And the answer was VII, or 7.
Right.
So we had Roman numerals yesterday, a lot of them.
That's right.
And now they're back again. Or was that Saturday when we had the Roman numerals?
I think it was Saturday.
Saturday, yes. So not too long ago, we had Roman numerals, and they are back.
That's right.
All right. I think that is it for the crossword. But it is Monday.
Yes, it is.
Which means it's time for JAMCOTWA. The Gene and Mike Crossword of the Week Award.
Yep.
We go back through the crosswords of the previous week and pick out what we deem to be the very best.
That is right.
And this week we picked...
Wednesday.
The
tribute to Stephen Sondheim and his hit Broadway musical, Sunday in the Park with George. And both of those phrases, Broadway musical and Stephen Sondheim, were themed clues. But the most interesting thing about this was when there was a number of circled squares, and when you solved the puzzle correctly, they spelled out a line from one of the songs in that musical, and that line was, "Look, I made a hat."
Yes.
Now, we have seen that musical, but I do not recall that song. Otherwise, I would sing it for you, but I won't. But anyway, and then when you solve the puzzle, the animation kicked in, and it drew a line through all of those circled squares, and you could see a hat
being made
right on your crossword grid.
right.
So anyway, very cute, very clever, and a little different.
Right.
So
And of course, it had a few other clues that I was absolutely in love with. 6 Across, the fashion name that's become slang for excellent, Gucci.
yes.
I plan to use that in inappropriate circumstances for the entire next semester.
All right. Uh-huh.
Someone comes up and does a good job, I'm going to just say, that was Gucci.
Uh-huh. Oh,
And they're going to give me a long look.
they
I think.
are. They are.
And speaking of which, we also had 3 down, ones who probably aren't buying it, looky-loos.
Looky-loos, yes.
Right. And Truth in Advertising, we are required to give a JAMCOTWA to any crossword that shows up with looky-loos in it, in the grid. Isn't that part of our Constitution?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I have to look that one
I
up.
may have that one slightly off, but looky-loos is important
Uh-huh.
to a good looky-looing crossword.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
And this crossword was by Joseph Ganji.
Yes.
Ganji. So,
And Joseph, if you happen to be listening and are so inclined, drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. Include a shipping address and a shirt size, and we will have your JAMCOTWA certificate signed and sealed, and some magnificent Northeast Wisconsin swag,
that's right.
including, this is a one-time only deal, a bottle of cold Wisconsin air. We have lots of it, and so we're willing to ship a little bit out of state.
We have cold Wisconsin snow. We have cold Wisconsin ice.
We'll be throwing some of that in as well.
We just have cold everything.
Yes, indeed. All right. So that is it for today. Remember, if you want to get a hold of us, you can, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. We will be back again with our cutting edge analysis of Tuesday's crossword. Had to figure out what day it is. Tuesday's crossword.
With Triplet Tuesday.
With Triplet Tuesday.
Do-do-do-do-do.
All of that will be happening tomorrow.
Bye-bye.